Hi folks, it's John here again. Just updating our warrant for the arrest of Elizabeth Windsor, the Queen of New Zealand and the Queen of England. Now it's quite a bit to put together just to make sure we have a case here. It's unique to us, the Tahitian, with the Moai statue at this point being the stolen item of our inheritance. Now I can't go and steal Winston Churchill and bring him here and plant him on the ground. Well, she can't go there and pick our Moai statue off Easter Island and take it back to England, which she did in 1868. Now that's our own people, our Wanoa people, spirit of God, face of Moai. That was our own history, our own story, that you can see now we are putting together and bringing out and letting the people in the world know why she's folding up, and the crown on her head has been a fate of something they put together themselves, the white people in England, the Romans. They've designed the churches around themselves to get onto our lands and every other indigenous native land in the world. That's how you happen to be there. Or here in New Zealand, because of the Queen of England and her monarchy, her crown, and all that has been imaged around our own Pacific Polynesian history of Moai statue. That's one memorial stone that they knew by going to Easter Island to pick it up. You'll see the globe that I'm putting together, how they managed the sailors and the pirates in the sea. Happened to go around the world: Columbus, Tasman, Cook, those seafarers that have gone out into the world to look for all these points on the globe to map out where they're going to put their title for the New World Order. I'll just let you know the sun god Ra was an old story that's believable. It's our own history from East Island that I'm putting together. I'm just hoping that these people on East Island, I know the people there running the place don't belong there. It's our Raiatea people from Raiatea Mountain that put that island together with those statues that been held against us, and all our memorials and all the memorials in Africa have been have been pillaged and ransacked for their historic inheritance. And that's why these white-skinned people mischievously put it together in Rome and England to go and onto our lands through their own Admiralty law and God's law. They put their hand on the Bible and swear to God. Well, you can't swear to God when you start stealing. And so that's what they did. They went around and stole using Jesus, right? So that's all fake as well. The Bible was already written in stone, scriptures, by not the Egyptians, by the African Nubians and all the other African people, the black ones, male, not female. Now what the white man did is screwed their sperm into the black woman, Africans and Maoris. They made up that word, and Polynesian people, they screwed them to hell with their pirates. And that's all they are, the pirates, the families, the surnames. If you have a look at the surnames of all the troublemakers in the world who use their Bible and different interpretations of it, it's easily altered. But with a stone memorial, you can't alter it because it's already inscripted and written into the stone that only us, only the native bloodlines, male, can interpret those writings, not all these historians that have got it wrong, horribly wrong. You can see what I'm doing with the sun now is tracking the sun like navigators our people were, not Maori. They were not Maori or iwi. That's a crown's name that they put on our people, just so they can herd them into a paddock and call them one name. No, I'm afraid it doesn't work like that. There's different Tahitians on one side of the island to the other. Right? There's different Hawaiians are different to Tahitian. The mouth, the words, the actions, the haka, all those things. We didn't have hakas in our pure law of God, L-O-R-E, on Raiate and Rapa Nui. We didn't have anything like that. We just went straight to God. There was no need for Jesus. There was not even heard of, not even a sperm. So I'm just outlining to you, people today, why I'm putting this affidavit in this warrant instead of Kevin and and the Cree, tribal people of Africa, Canada. They're in the same boat as us. They've got these white aliens that we're going to take to court and screw them for screwing us first. They're the ones that came to us. We didn't go to them. They came and invaded, just like America. The worst people in the world are Americans because they vote for these federal state government. Who's the Pope? Black Pope. Churches again. The churches are the most evil people in the world. They surround themselves with death in a church and crosses, all those crosses of Jesus. Nothing wrong with Jesus. That's a different story. That belongs to the people who put it together. Okay? You'll probably find it's a black man, that where Jesus came from, with the white in him, came from the aliens. The white, there's no alien came from somewhere else. They're right here on earth. God put them there, you see. He put the white ones over there and the black ones over there. What did the white ones do? Invaded the black ones. Not the other way around. We didn't go and conquer them. They tried to conquer us, but we got this intelligence from God still coming out on just as well. It's for Google and Facebook. We can tell our story, you see. Otherwise the media is controlled by the Vatican, by this black Pope, Nicholas, this Adolfo Nicholas Patron, right? He's a Spaniard. You see, the Spaniards went around on the boats and came from Columbus and all the rest of them, ratbags, all their pirates they sent out to go and conquer the world, looking around the globe for all these points of these memorials, right? And then they go and claim them, claim East Island. It doesn't belong to them, it belongs to us natives out here, the water people, right? We knew all about the water, and then they come sailing on the water above the land that's under the sea. That's Moai Island, right? Moai country joins Tahiti, Samoa, Fiji, Rarotonga, Cook Islands, East Island, and Tahiti, Hawaii. Joins all those islands together, back up. He's going to come back out of the water again, right? And then the Americans are snooping around now. You know, Americans, you know who they are? They're a mixture of white people from where this black, white-faced Pope comes from, in Rome, right? Up that way, right in that area, straight out into Africa, screwing the hell out of Africa, screw the earth, shake the earth, and take all, screw the oil out of it, screw everything, kill the birds, kill the bees, kill all the fish. You see, a white man with the blue eyes, he's the one. The surnames. Check the surnames and then check the legal documents and see who's doing all the damage. But Obama, you put a black face there so he get blamed, right, coming from Kenya, right? So he's just as bad as all those black-faced, white-skinned, white surname father doing all the damage, not the black-faced, black surnames of the natives. You see, that's the difference between separating all you aliens out of our black line. I've got white in me. That's the Irish. That's the bad Irish that's causing all the trouble in the world. They're the ones in America causing all the trouble. The same ones in here. Look, flick it out. If I could flick it out, I'll flick it out and go back to our own. But, however, it's there. That's the mongrel that's probably coming out in me, not our native surname. All right? Our surname being squashed because they knew where all the intelligence was. That's why we're going to go and get it back. You see? You just need to stand in front of God and you see them run. You see another priest hits the dust, ran away, and the people are all frustrated now in America. All those hallelujah people in the Mormon church, in the Catholic church, all for show. Just like Hollywood, all for show, to make money out of the black people, off the backs of our native people in the world. See? No big deal, no racism, nothing like that. Separate all the bad fellas from the good fellas. And you'll find there's bad fellas in the black people, their surnames. Yeah? Take the surnames out, check the surname, do a blood test, or put your hands up like that, or your feet, and you can see the answer where they came from. You almost tell correctly where they came from, straight from England and Rome, Greece, all the places that screwed the maps, the globe, it's all changed, you see. Now they're trying to hide their fraud and corruption by shaking the world and killing everybody so they can't find the truth. Now, I'm sorry, the truth is already out. You can see it now coming out on Facebook. Right, same with here too. Can't run away from it. It's there. It'll always be there in the people. They're going to own up. You're all going to own up. And you go in court, you're going to pay, Queen, you're going to pay for all this. Right? You've got trillion. That's the top end of it. Anything up to there, 1,000 trillion for New Zealand. Okay? You put 17 trillion in here. I know. I've got you all sorted out for court, for hearing, and we're going to indict you, Elizabeth Windsor first. You, Patron, and Evelyn Rothschild. Three of you, and the other one's here. Chris Wilson, you're the next, the fourth, and then Robert Muir, the Land Ridge General, you're the fifth, right? 5 of you aliens are going to get the boot, alright, from Moai. Okay? He's telling me what to do, right? So you've got to stand up to him, and the rest of the people of the world who are doing the same thing to you people. You know, white people causing all the damage with these HAARP machines, the chemtrails in the skies, the birds and everything dying, everything going war, Korea, North Korea. You're causing all our people trouble, you Americans. You're on other people's land. You shouldn't be there. You should boot your ass out of it. Go back to England and get off America. Out of there, all your surnames. If that's what you people should be doing in America, all your other people should be taking all the surnames out of there and boot them out of the country. Back to where they come from in Ireland, Scotland, France, Russia, all those people who've gone down these other indigenous countries and screwed the hell out of it just to make money out of it. And look at the earth now, it's going to die at the rate you're going. Right? One answer for that. We've got something for you that'll switch it all off. Okay? Yeah, it doesn't take much for a mechanic like me to sort that out. Right? And a few other mechanics got a few clues, know how to work this motor, electric generator, battery, earth. Right? It's pretty simple if you know what to do. Anyway, that's my little video for the day. I just want to let you know that I'll finish the warrant off and serve it on them. Okay, so we mean business with the government here. I had the census guy come around day before yesterday. The Maori guy at that, they make sure to send a Maori person here to tell me to sign the census. I said, no, not going to sign it. Where's your jurisdiction? He said, oh, I know you'll get in trouble if you don't sign it. No, hang on, I'm going to wait for them to serve me something. It's the same as there's debt notice here. See, there's a debt notice from the court. I've got to ask them where they get their jurisdiction from over Moai's jurisdiction. It's got nothing. Queen gone, criminal. They're supporting the Queen. I'll give her this warrant. I'll give her a warrant for these things like these notices. They're just a business, just like the business I'm running here. Now, Aotea Limited is a business, and Moai Crown is a private business. Okay? We'll build them, and then we'll test our jurisdiction, which is the Moai statue of God. That's God's law, and our own jurisdiction with the Confederation flag to Westminster. See, they've got nothing. Even the Pope hasn't got a flag to Westminster. See? He's riding on the back of King William, King William's jurisdiction, okay? But he's borrowing it from the Queen. See? Not that easy to work out. Anyway, so we're going to just write on this, write on this, back to the bond. Yeah? That's what I've been doing all along. So just let you people know, there's nothing much to what to do. If I tell you what to do, everybody do it, then they've got nothing to go on. We just test them out with these warrant, and then you're the people, you're the witnesses watching, right? Over 1 billion witnesses watching on Facebook, and also over 1 billion on Twitter, YouTube, Google. Yes, you're watching this. That's what I'm going. We just take a laptop to court. If we had to go to court, we just take a laptop and a lawyer, and well, we don't even need a lawyer, but we've got to take a lawyer to go in their court. You see, that's why we go in there and tell the lawyer, you know, let us take over and talk to the judge, and so from there, you see. So, but that's the main thing. It's their jurisdiction. With the Queen, a convicted fugitive criminal. I just say to the police, who do you swear your oath to? Said the Queen. I'm sorry, she's not there anymore. She's convicted, so you're aiding and abetting her. So that means I'll have to give you one of these warrants. You don't get the hell out of here. So I'm talking to Peter Marshall, the Police Commissioner of New Zealand. Now I'm going to tell him what's happening here, where we stand as the Moai Confederation and the Moai Crown and the Moai landowner of this country. Right? We're making a statement to say if no one, within the 7 days I let this out today, if no one refutes it, within 7 days, until next Wednesday, 4 o'clock, 18th I think it is, of April 2013, then, with it being 10th today, of April 2013, if you do not, any of you people in the world, anybody, we're just giving you another chance because we already done this before, even if you didn't, if you refuted it, we still got other ones that blocked it out. But you've got one more chance, including the Queen and the Pope and everybody we accuse, and their photos on there, on these affidavits. If you do not refute it, it's the law, right, of the world, right over the whole top of you, right over the New World Order. You know, to make this bold statement, right over your 1 billion people, Edolfo, Nicholas Patron, all your Catholic people, 1 billion of you, if you don't refute this Moai Crown Confederation affidavit, it's the law over your Roman Empire, over your Queen of England, over your crown, over your everything that's in the world. It's God's law, L-O-R-E-L-A-W. Right? That's what I'm putting out now, because we have jurisdiction straight to God, not through Jesus, straight to God, with that Moai statue. Okay, that's what he means. Crown on his head, the head of intelligence, higher intellect, and his face of God image in us. Right? What more can I say? That's a memorial. It's written on the back. All the inscriptions. Those are ours. It's not for you to interpret. It's only us and the black Africans. We have the spaceship. That's the other jurisdiction. The spaceship on the rock was there before you even tried to build one, or even tried to think about building one. You're already going to build one anyway. I'm telling you, I'm showing you this one there on our Facebook that I'm going to build. Right? No trouble. It'll build in 1 year, 6 months. No trouble. Gone. Okay? Just to let you know, we already got these things in us, and we can put them together with that authority from God. Right? So that's our authority. Those are our jurisdictions. I'll say them one more time. The jurisdiction here we have is God through the Moai statue memorial. Right? So that's a fixed stone object to the earth, planted deep into the earth, right, to mark his earth at East Island, the point of the 3 points there, and Mount Hikarangi on the globe, and Ghana. There are 3 in Africa, a point in Africa, a point on East Island, a point in New Zealand. Those are the pyramid marks, and on the opposite side of the pyramid of the square is East Island, 12 midnight and 12 midday. Right? The other 2 points, Africa and New Zealand. You see, that's our jurisdiction of God's law. L-O-R-E, perfect square inside a circle of light. The sun, Ra, is our memorial. Ourselves standing on the ground at East Cape Te Pito on Mount Hikurangi, and also the obelisk. All the obelisks on the churches in the world, that's our brand name and our patent to God's son Ra. All right? The black Africans put it together, the male ones, not the surname Pākehā, black-faced like Peter Turkson, right? The Ghana Catholic pastor or bishop. Right? They're going to try and make him the Black Pope. No, that's the devil, Satan. Can't have that. Not the other Africans will belt the shit out of him, right? Because he ain't their image of their God straight up, not through someone speaking about some God somewhere or Jesus. No, we got the real deal. We use the black man who goes straight to God, not through somebody else, not through a pope, not through a rich people, not through a Vatican Sin City with all the pedophiles in it, not any of that crazy white skin culture. No, that black pope, Peter Turkson, the surname is not an original native, right, of Africa. No, it's the mongrel germ virus of a white man, surname, family. Okay? Turkson, probably Turkey or somewhere on that end. Do you see what I mean? Do not fool around with our whakapapa, our native people, because we have our own history, we have our own culture, we have our own God, straight to God, and we have our own people to tell our own story. Okay? I'm telling you our story and the way I see it. Right? There's nothing anybody can do. We are only historians ourselves, historians. And so we have the jurisdiction, once more, is God, the memorial is Moai statue, and the obelisk that's stolen and standing in London, in France, in America, you know, in New York and all those places, and also here in New Zealand, right? Those obelisks belonged on African soil, and they've been stolen and removed. The same as the other jurisdiction, the Moai statue has been removed off our native island and taken to London, and taken to Washington, and taken to New Zealand, and taken to France, and so on. So you white people stole our memorials to God. Right? So you're going to have to give them all back, and you've got nothing. What are you going to pray to then? Some other idiot down the road in a pedophile jail. That's where you're going to pray to. That's where you all need to be locked up, like the Queen. You should be hung for doing all these dirty things to our people. Right? You're dirty. You must go home, or go to Guatemala and lock you up there, or put you somewhere where you should have been in the first place. All of you, people that came here on a boat and screwing around with your law. Your law is no good. It's an ass. You only made it to break yourself. Anyway, the jurisdiction of the flag from King William IV. So King William III put the Bank of England together, and he drafted up the commercial laws, Admiralty Law of the Sea, and applied that. We have that right straight to there with our flag from King William IV. That's Institute Law, fixed in Westminster Parliament, London. So just to let you know, that's our jurisdictions here on this country, and over the government here. We have our own laws, we have our own government itself. I showed you the book the other day. We have the government manual. We have all the charter. We're in the 59 state charter, right, of the United Nations. Just to tell you, I've got it here. I always do a lecture on it in front of people on the Moai. hapus. Anyway, we have all this. We've got Sunakora as the Prime Minister of a Maori government, so we're going to switch it over to Moai government because the Maori word is going to corrupt the whole new look of our Moai Crown Confederation, the Confederation of the World. So we're going to extend it off this into the people of the world. That's our membership. So we will not get numbers by going through a Maori government here because it's not enough people that will support necessarily a Maori haka for that matter, or their way of running a government. So we have to go and be friendly to everybody in the world. So that's what Moai does. And so you can see these were old right back, goes back to 1986. Mohi Manukau put the Confederation together and they drafted all their stuff. I've got all this stuff here, right through, and the whole history of it, and also all the budgets and everything for the government. I've got them all here, and the titles to all the land. And soon, of course, got all the rest of the whakapapa for the East Coast, and I've got all the whakapapa and the land titles for Waitangi, all the land over there. Those people need to know that. I have all that in Auckland too. That's why we're going to take out this one title on Cook Street for this. We have a charter, we have a government, we have jurisdiction, constitution in here. This is the real one to Westminster, not the one in Wellington, right, with John Key. They're only there as assumed sovereignty of the Queen. Now the Queen is gone, he has no jurisdiction of her sovereignty assumed, so that falls back onto our sovereignty and our own flag we had in the first place. Okay, so you'll see the Confederation flag flying around. That's international. Right? We're already international. They already got this in the United Nations, right? And our seat, we're going to get our seat there. And they already know at the Hague, or ICJ, International Court of Justice, we're already known there, and we're already known in the Westminster Parliament. Okay, so there's no big deal. So if you investors around the world want to invest here, you're best to come this way. Don't listen to John Key, because you'll lose all your money. So that's what's happening now. He doesn't know what Martha from Father. Okay, so that's why he's running around trying to convince people in the world to put their money in here. Now, it's been designed so you lose it. Right? The Maori land court here was designed so that the Maoris would lose the land. Right? We haven't lost nothing. Right? That's only their paper titles. We have the original titles in these books and a lot of books around here. And a lot of the stuff is on the Facebook. And this one here, see, this here, this is the one I've been put this one's together for the land titles, and the Confederation through here for 61 Cook Street. This is a affidavit that I put together and handed to John and David Bailey at the auction. I said to them, don't you sell 61 Cook Street. You see, there's their names in there, their photographs, ready to take them to court. Okay, so there's people there, all the photographs for these affidavits, and Chris Finlayson here, and Robert Neal here. Okay, so this just shows you. I'm just showing you there's Robert Neal there, right, and Chris Finlayson here. This is the affidavit. Right? It's dated. That's why they can't do anything with their property. This is a lien. This is a commercial lien. Right? Just warn you people. I know what I'm doing with these real estate. Right? Didn't get a ticket for nothing. I did it so that I can do all these land titles and claw them back to us. Right? And so they'll lose it. They'll lose their business. They'll lose it. I'll put these warrants. The warrant. You'll see the warrant come out today on Facebook. On them. Right, so that's that they lose their property, everything. So they deserve to lose everything and then deport them back to England or to Rome, one of those two places. Right? Get them out of here, off the land, off the land. Anybody, just like Dubai, you spit on the ground, you get deported, all right? So the new law here is going to be tougher than that. Right? Tougher than that under this confederation. Right? Under the confederation. See, there's another book, manual. Right, you've got all the original stuff in here, all signed on the marae, up at Titi marae. So you see, this is not just something put together out of the blue. It's been done properly on the marae. It's been done, all these documents have been done in front of our courthouse, which is the Supreme Court of this country on our marae. Right? And so you see, we got. There's the warrant. Right? This is the for Doug Ricard Bell to arrest him. Okay, that and the property they stole. Okay. Anyway, that's all I need to tell you for now, and get on with it. My friend will be here soon. Desmond Wanoa is just learning a few things, how to do things, to take over and keep it going to the next generation and the next generation. Our whakapapa, our titles, our history, and our everything that's going on here on these lands. Right? And just a welcome to people on Rapa Nui and Raiatea. We are the same family. Have a look at your hands, your feet. You can tell the mongrels from the good ones. Okay? They all got brown skin, but you just check. Make sure you're not going to get duped by the Pākehā inside. Inside they might look the same, but check the surname first, then check the feet and the hands, and you can't go wrong. That's the best way to do it and get things right in perspective. The next generation of children must know where they came from. Right? They're not going to get duped anymore. All these people on these lands, I know which ones. You fellas, Dover Samuel, you Horomia, you fellas down in Parliament. When I was in Parliament there with the foreshorn she-bear, you cheeky buggers were laughing at me when I said, oh, you got the dirt from over there and put it in the sea and put a title on it to these cheeky Dale Jones in the New Zealand First. Right? The little short cheeky Pākehā. They don't last long, these people in Parliament. When we have a Parliament here, you never leave. Right? When you become a Minister of Fisheries, you're Minister of Fisheries for life. That's how we work. We don't go and change them every week or two, or find they're crook in the end. You make sure to check they're not a crook before you go and elect them. That's the trouble with you people. Right? You're going to elect some mongrel that's going to screw everything and waste all the money on them. Right? Get it right. Get it right. Right? So we're not going to get rid of this government until we get them all built out before we kick them. Okay? They're not going to get away with it that easy. Soon the Kura wants to get rid of them, fire them straight off. She can. She's got the jurisdiction. She's got the power to do it. All we need is a little bit of money. I've got our money tied up. And a little bit of money and we're gone. Right? We go straight into the UN. I got a few billion there, you know, because they know we got title. Right? We got title. Titles here. Titles? These titles. Titles. Right? No humbug. What the government in Wellington's got. All humbug. Right? All bullshit. All their courts, judges, you're crooked as hell. You judges. I'll put somebody in front of you. I'll put somebody in front of the police first to make sure that they're not going to catch us out. Right? They won't have a bar to stand on in front of these Moai crowd. Let's see. Proof's in the pudding. Okay, thank you very much. We'll see you later. Again, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Enjoy yourself. And don't forget, pray to the right God. Okay? Try Moai. Cost nothing. Quickest way to heaven. Okay, bye.